research fellow Charlotte Littlewood sharing her conclusion after she visited these areas and met the people that there was a social media campaign, a misinformation campaign that then resulted in the attacks. It was coordinated and pre-planned, says the research fellow. Let's go across to our guests. We have Kapil Dudakia, writer, joining us from the UK. We also have Vikraman R, spokesperson of the VCK. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. Mr. Vikraman, will you condemn this? This clearly was no clash over cricket. Look at the kind of messages that were being circulated. We will chop them up. We will do to them what we did to them in Kashmir.
Yeah, we condemn all these killings, but we must be very sure that who is responsible for all this. As far as the reports coming, there is this extremist organization called RSS. RSS supporters from Birmingham and London, they've been traveling from these two cities to Leicester and creating trouble in Leicester. Like they are ready to throw Hindus under the bus for their agenda, so that they can create a narrative in India saying that Hindus across the globe is not safe.
Is that what the authorities have said? Is that what the police over there has said? Because today a British parliamentarian said that Hindus have come under attack and the individuals or elements attacking them are Islamist extremists. So from where are you getting this information that Indian national extremist groups are travelling to Leicester and creating trouble?
Because we've been getting reports that how this thing has been triggered. You've been rightly saying that it has been triggered from the social media. So the social media has been the source of spewing venom against one community. So just a spark is enough to create some riots like this. You don't have
where
to
are you getting these
go
reports
there
from? And who is running this social media campaign? Because at the receiving end is the local Hindu population over there. Their homes are being marked. If they spot a Hindu religious symbol, their cars, their homes are being attacked. And shockingly, they are being forced to leave their homes. I want to bring in Kapil Dudakia as well. Kapil Dudakia, the research fellow who just spoke to us, says there is no evidence that there was involvement of any nationalist Hindu extremist group or any such march that was taken out so far, because she visited the areas and met the people and spoke to them. What she has come across is that the Hindus were marked and targeted.
Yeah,
and we also know the messages doing the rounds.
Absolutely. I mean, the gentleman is basically just repeating the lies of Islamists. I don't know what he gets out of that. I don't know whether he's got any firm evidence of anything whatsoever, but I actually live here. I actually know the people. I've actually spoken to the people at the grassroots, and I've been in and around the UK for the last 50 years. So I can actually categorically say to you that there was no issue whatsoever with respect to the RSS actually being instrumental in any of these things, neither of any of the other factions either. The only thing that has come through very, very clearly, and let's make this very, very clear, just in case the gentleman or anyone else like this gentleman are deluded to such an extent that they've got no idea what's going on. The Islamists actually made up the attack. They lied on social media. So if he's depending on social media, he's actually fueling the lies from the social media. If you follow the lies through, the police investigated and said, no, there was no abduction. No, there was no attack on a mosque. However, the police have confirmed there was an attack on a Hindu mandir. However, the police have actually confirmed there was an attack on a Hindu family. Eggs were thrown during a Ganesh Chaturthi celebration and a festival. In fact, the lies of the Islamists actually nearly cost a Hindu man his life, because they actually published his photograph. They actually published a photograph with his car, and they said, this is the person who may be responsible for the abduction of a young Muslim girl. And it turns out all of those were lies. In fact, the young gentleman was not even in the country. He was actually out on holiday. Now, I say to this gentleman, and I say to everyone like this particular gentleman,
Mr. Vikraman,
your act together, because we cannot allow such lies to perpetrate, because all that does is it creates community divisions and it creates discord. We do not want discord.
Absolutely.
We actually want the extremists. So
I want to know what credibility does he have?
What
kind of credibility he has? to come in live television and talk like this.
He's been
I think the
he
gentleman who is
stays
talking,
there. He is a
I
writer.
am talking to
He's
somebody who is staying in London
he's
only.
talking about
I am staying in
the
London. I am talking
interactions.
to somebody who is
He's
in
talking
London,
about the interactions
who
that
is doing
he's had
research
there
in
with the
Middlesex
individuals.
University, who is a research scholar in Middlesex University. They have been saying
Mr.
that
Vikraman, does Bob Blackman, according to you, have credibility?
To make things up. I'm very sorry.
Mr.
about that. I actually live
Mr.
here.
Vikraman, according to you, does Bob Blackman have some credibility? Or he also has no credibility, according to you?
See, you are seeing only the consequences. I'm talking about the root causes. Who is creating this? This narrative is actually similar.
Do you have
to
proof
what is
that the
happening in
Hindu
India.
community is responsible for this? Do you have proof?
I'm not
Do you
saying
have
Hindu
proof that the Hindu
community. I'm
community
not
has
saying
been
Hindu
running a
community.
social
I'm saying
media
RSS.
campaign? If you
I'm
have that
saying
proof, come up
RSS.
with that proof.
I am
At this
saying
point of time, what
RSS.
we have in terms of
I'm not
evidence
saying
are these
Hindu
provocative messages that were circulated, in which open threats are being given to the Hindu community. They are openly discussing how they want to finish, eliminate and ultimately achieve their goal of cleansing the Hindu community. That's their agenda. It's pretty clear from the messages that are being circulated. Kapil Dudakia and Mr. Vikraman, thank you very much for joining us. That's all the time we have.